It's time.
She's spilling the tea.
This is The Rumor Report with Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
Now, yesterday, Nike and Meg Thee Stallion announced their partnership with this video.
Growing up, I remember people saying,
"Girl, you tall. You need to be playing basketball."
"Nah, you should be playing volleyball."
With those legs, you need to run track.
And I tried them all, but they just weren't for me. I knew I had to find my passion and do what made me happy.
But I wouldn't call you an athlete.
Oh, really?
Wait. Oh.
Let's see you run through 12-hour dance rehearsals. Train 5 days a week. Then perform in front of 50,000 people, squatting 50% of the time.
No. People like to tell us what we can and what we can't do, but we ain't hearing that.
Meg definitely has to be athletic to do what it is she does. But what kind of, it's a performance sneaker?
Well, they believe it's going to be a performance wear and maybe a performance sneaker, which is pretty dope. I don't remember the last time I remember a rapper with their own sneaker besides Kanye West and G-Unit. Besides that, have we seen that? And Master P? So I think that's pretty dope.
Travis Scott, Drake.
Travis Scott, of course. Yeah.
You know, Travis Scott, Drake. Who else? A lot of people.
But you know, Travis Scott and Drake, they don't actually have their own sneaker. They have sneakers that, they put their names on, meaning their Air Force Ones or their Jordan 3s or Jordan 4s. I believe they're doing her own sneaker, like developing from the beginning, like how Kanye did with his.
They should run in big sizes too. Don't nobody ever do that. Don't nobody ever run like, girls sneakers in like bigger sizes for women that got big feet. And for guys that may want to wear the sneakers. I saw DC Young Fly post a video this week, and he was playing, but it was some Jordan colorway they put out, and he was like, "I'm gonna walk into the shoe store and say I need a size 11 in girls, my boy."
Nah, we've been doing that. Like a lot of times they make the dope colors for women, and you get a size 11, which is like a 9.5 or something like that. 11.5 is 9.5, and we've been doing that a long time.
Okay.
Now, also, shout to Trick and Trina. We announced a couple years ago when they got their show out in Miami, but they have been released of doing that morning show, which doesn't make sense to me. I thought that show was hilarious and funny. They are Miami, and they're also on Love and Hip Hop, but they won't be doing radio anymore in Miami on that station.
Salute to Trick and Trina. Dropping the clues bombs to Trick and Trina. Our guy, Radio Big Mac, that's one of our former interns. You know, he's Breakfast Club alumni. I think he was on that show as well, producing.
Yeah, he was producing that show.
And he was a personality on it. Yeah. Salute to Nasty.
Shout to them. I'm sure they'll bounce back. Trick and Trina, the homie. So
I mean, come on, Trick and Trina. That was a hobby for them. You know what I mean? But morning radio is tough. Like I'm surprised this raggy ass show been on for 11 years. Hip hop and R&B radio, it's not easy right now.
No, definitely not. Well, Kanye West is bringing his Donda Academy to life. Now, Kanye West reportedly is going to build his first private school. It's going to be on a 3.5 acre parcel, and we're not sure what he's going to be teaching during the school, but I think that will be dope. Kanye has done so much in this industry to be able to teach students about the music industry, to be able to teach people about fashion, to be able to teach people about business. As long as he has teachers in there, I think that'll be amazing.
Yeah, as long as he's keeping it to music and fashion, and he ain't trying to teach nobody American history, especially Black American history.
Right.
Can you imagine if slavery was a choice course?
No,
Jesus
I don't want that
Christ.
course. But he could teach, fashion. He could teach music. He could teach production. He could teach making beats. He could teach business.
I doubt he's actually going to be teaching there, though.
Well, he could probably set up the courses for people to teach.
Yeah, 100%.
Which I think would be dope. And shout out to Drake. Drake his album is still #1, and because of that, he's been in Miami the last couple of days. He rented out Dave and Buster's in Miami to celebrate. So he rented it out. Everything was free. He had a little party. They played CLB the whole night. Had a bunch of people in there from Future, Yella Beezy, Alexis Sky, who I ran into yesterday, and a host of other people. So he just said it was just fun. You could eat, you could drink, you could play games, and it was just on Drake. I wonder how much that cost him.
Dope. I mean, that's dope. It's good to see a rap album stay #1 for a few weeks because, we live in such a, here today, it's hot today, and then everybody moves on so quickly. So it's good to see something at least stay on the charts for 3 weeks.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, and that is your rumor report. Now, when we come back, we got some front page news. We'll fill you in with what's going on with Haiti migrants at the U.S. border and more. So don't move. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.